So the other night we picked the Calera and Pommard clones from our Laguna Vineyard. And the main reason we picked those grapes is because they were ready. We've got 6 different clones in that small block, and they all seem to ripen up at their own pace. And following the grapes from veraison through to harvest, you're always looking for that optimal moment. That moment where the flavors are all there, the seeds have fully colored up, the skins have softened, and where the grapes are basically at their optimum for the wine style you're trying to make. And for us, when we're looking to make very rich, yet smooth Pinot Noir with lots of fruit characters, some say boysenberry and dark cherry with a little bit of lavender, we're focusing our attention to that. And the other night was just that right time. And one of the things that our vineyard manager, Danny, insists on is that we use clippers instead of knives. And using these shears, you end up holding the grape cluster and snipping the end off. Where with a knife, you'll hold and kind of pull and then rip with the knife. You end up getting more material that's not grape in the bins. You get a longer rachis. You can end up pulling leaves, and most importantly, you end up kind of squeezing that cluster, and you can possibly break some of the berries. And as soon as you break those berries, as soon as they're exposed to air, you invite oxidation. You also invite any of the yeast and stuff that are on those berries to start the fermentation. And with our MacMurray, especially our reserve in our winemaker's block, we want to make sure we get a good solid cold soak before that happens. And having the berries intact for as long as possible allows for us to do that. The crew that's out in the vineyard, they're working incredibly hard. They're working very long hours. They're up before dawn. Sometimes they're finishing before dawn. And they're not doing easy work. I mean, this is hard work. This is a lot of effort that goes into it. And gives me an appreciation for what goes into the food and drinks that I put into my body. It doesn't just come from a supermarket. It doesn't just come from the refrigerator. It comes from the hard work of people growing this food. The small role I get to play is in asking for a lot of people to do some really hard work, and they surprise me by doing even better work than I could imagine. And the grapes show it. The wines show it.